Good evening to everyone. It's the Open League race, and we're here at the ARAGON race here in Spain. And yeah, as we can see, we're halfway through the qualifying session, and it's Biker 7202 leading the way with a time of 1:42 and 6/10 of a second. He leads the way by 0.08 of a second from Bob Rock, and it's Jaeger in third place. We ride with the leader of this session, with Biker, as he comes out of the corner for the third sector and breaking down through this hard turn because it's easy to crash, and there is not much of a control of the bike. So through the chicane onto the main straight, and then braking down for the second last corner. Goes a little bit wide, but he makes the exit out of the last corner. And it's a 42.529 from Biker. And we can see that Piccolino, he's going to have personal best time. He's at this moment he's 9/10 of a second behind Biker, but let's see what he can pull out of this final corner, and then we can see his lap time. A good improvement from the Italian. He's just under 5/10 of a second behind Biker, who has a red sector in the first sector. We are with Biker, second red sector, to the right, and then at the chicane, which is important because, as you are here, a great exit is very important to have great speed. And it's a third red sector again for Biker, as is Jaeger doing in the first sector. Into the last corner with Biker. Goes a bit wide, but can he make it still sixth? Yes, he does. 42.378 from the Briton. Another improvement from him. Jaeger, a personal best sector, but can he make it to the front row? We're about to find out. Biker and Bob Rock with first red sector, but here is Jaeger. What can he do? It's still a fourth place, but he has improved his time. He's just 0.06 of a second behind Piccolino. Here we are with Ryan into this fast left-hander as he tries to make a good exit out of the last corner. Again, bikes is flying, but it's a great sector from him.
Oh boy.
Here we are with Bob Rock. Into the chicane, right, left. Turning gas on for this fast left-hander as he tries to make a good exit out of the turn. Personal best sector from Bob Rock. Oh, he goes wide. That's a shame from Bob Rock. The number 49 almost crashed out of the left turn. He was trying to improve his lap time, but he couldn't. But he's still in second place, behind biker. Piccolino is still out on track, but no improvement in the seas. Vladimir for his first sector, not improvement as well for him. And the last but it's over. It's the Englishman biker 7202 with a 42.378 ahead of Bob Rock and Piccolino on the front row of the grid. Vladimir, Dreen and Ryan complete the second row and in 7th place, and completing the grid it's RKH from Germany. It seems that biker has got pace, but we're about to find out who can try to go with him and maybe even try to beat him. Who is going to win this Aragon Grand Prix? We're about to find out. It's biker on pole, ahead of Bob Rock and Piccolino. Lights on red, and away we go. It's a good start from biker as expected, but Bob Rock is on the inside. Oh, he touched him. They are going wide. The Ducati and the Honda are going wide of Piccolino. Oh, and a crash from Dreen. Not as we wanted. Oh, and there is a crash from biker as well. But it's Ryan who leads the way, ahead of Piccolino and the German from last place. He has come through from 7th up to 3rd. That's an incredible move from RKH. On the Monster Tech 3 Yamaha, Ryan goes a bit wide, but he makes it stick. We're Bob Rock in 4th place. There is his teammate Vladimir up the inside, but he can't make it stick. But he has got a great exit out of the chicane and he's moved up into 4th place. Biker, the pole sitter, just unfortunately crashed out of this very first lap, but he tries to make a comeback, as goes for Dreen, who is behind him. Here we are. Oh, a crash from Piccolino. He was too deep, he couldn't brake, and there he lost the control of his bike. Here we are then, Tech 3 Yamaha versus Honda. It's Bob Rock who has the advantage over them. Vladimir in 3rd place. It's a Honda in 2nd and 3rd place. But it's Ryan who leads the way with a fastest lap of 40.47.151. Here we are then with the race leader into the right hander, ahead of Bob Rock who fights off with Vladimir Jaeger. Repsol Honda team is doing a great job. Oh, and Ryan's crashed out. He was going into the left-hander, but unfortunately we have a new race leader, and it's Bob Rock and his Repsol Honda teammate Vladimir Jaeger in second place. It's a Honda 1-2 ahead of the Monster Tech 3 Yamaha of the number 78 of RKH. Here we are then with Piccolino and Biker. Biker makes it stick. He goes up into 4th place as he hunts down RKH for the championship podium. Piccolino tries to overtake Biker. Oh, and he almost crashed, but he picked it up. Here we are with Ryan as he looks on the back of Piccolino. He tries to make a good exit out of the chicane. And there we're on the straight with Trin in the last place. Here we are then with Bob Rock, Vladimir Jaeger. They have got a great advantage over the German, who is still in 3rd place. It's a fastest lap from Bob Rock, from the race leader. Oh, and the German goes wide. He goes wide. What a shame from him. And that allowed Biker to go in 3rd place with Piccolino in 4th, and Ryan still not giving up. He tries to hunt down the pair of them. The Ducati man in 6th place, and unfortunately for the German rider, he's in last place. Oh, and he crashed out. That's a shame from the German rider. He was having a good race in 3rd place, but unfortunately for him, the challenge might be over. Here we are then with Biker in 3rd place, as he tries to close the gap with Vladimir Jaeger. Oh, and there is a moment from Biker, and that allows Piccolino to go through, I think. Yes, no, almost. They almost collide with each other. Be careful, guys, as they go on to the main straight. The Ducati Power versus the Yamaha. Oh, there goes Piccolino. He's ahead of Biker. Oh, Piccolino crashed out of the race. Piccolino, he has crashed out in the 2nd last turn. That's a fast left-hander, and it's easy to crash when you brake too much. And it has happened to Piccolino, unfortunately for the Italian. The German rider has given up, unfortunately for him. The race is already over. That's not the case for the Repsol Honda duo of Bob Rock and Vladimir Jaeger. It's an Italian in the lead. He has not that much of an advantage. It's still under a half a second. Still Bike in 3rd place. A bit of a big gap to Riot, not as expected from the championship leader. The Ducati man Drian still in 5th place, as his teammate in 6th place. Biker then into this difficult chicane, into the right and then to the left, trying to make a good exit onto the long straight, as does Ryan. He tries to close the gap on Biker. Goes a bit wide, but he's gonna make a great exit out of the last turn as we start lap number 5 a fastest lap from Biker, a 42.8 from the Britain. And oh, Drian, he has crashed out. That's a shame. He's in last place. It's not a great day so far for the Ducati team, who are in 5th and 6th place. Here are then with Ryan. He's 2.5 seconds behind Biker, but we can see that Biker is making improvements as he's under a second behind Vladimir. Here we are then with Vladimir behind his teammate Bob Rock. The number 49 is doing a great job at the moment. Here we are then on this difficult left turn onto the right and then entering the chicane. Before, oh, a moment from Vladimir. Oh, and it's Bike. Oh, and Ryan just crashed out. Unfortunately for him, he crashed out in the chicane. But he rejoins the race and is in 5th place behind Piccolino. Back on board with the Briton, who tries to hunt down Vladimir. Into the first corner. Oh, and he goes a bit wide, but he hasn't lost that much of a time. Here we are then with Vladimir into this left turn. Biker is still behind him. There is the race leader Bob Rock ahead of his teammates and Biker in 3rd place. Then it's Piccolino in 4th place ahead of Ryan, and completing this race in 6th place is Drean, who is 2.7 seconds behind Ryan. And there goes Biker. Biker is up the inside. Yes, he is. He has managed to pass Vladimir as he tries down to hunt Bob Rock. But Vladimir doesn't give up. Into this left-hander. Then onto the right, as they are about to enter the chicane. A bit wide from Biker. Vladimir is about to make a good apex. And then onto this long straight. The Honda has got a better acceleration, I think. There he is, Vladimir. Ooh, goes a bit wide. But he might make a good exit out of the last turn. Yes, he does. Biker goes a bit wide. And Vladimir is closing and closing the gap. Oh, Biker goes a bit wide. Goes wide. And there's Vladimir on the tail of Biker. Through this right-hander. And then that fast left-hander. Well, Ryan unfortunately crashed out. Here we go then. Oh, Biker's crashed out. Biker has crashed out. The Paul sitter. Unfortunately for him, he has crashed out of this race. He remains still in 3rd place, but that was not what he wanted. That allows Piccolino to have an opportunity for this last podium position. Ryan still doesn't give up, as does Dream from Italy. Here we are then with Ryan. Before going to this round, he was the championship leader. The Arma Pramac racing rider is in 5th place. Now here we are now on board with Piccolino, who's looking to try and hunt down Biker 7202. Vladimir still second place. Bobrok still doing a good job as he comes out of the last turn. Hard braking into the left turn, first corner into the second one as you go into the second right hander, hitting the apex, brake, and then to the left. Here we are with Biker, also there, still in third place. It seems that Piccolino can't close the gap. Oh, Drain crashed out. Unfortunately for him. He was in last place and he has crashed out again, unfortunately for the Italian. He's a bit too far behind the man in 5th place, who is the championship leader. Here we are then with Vladimir. Repsol Honda still 1-2. Here we are then on the straight, braking down to the left hander. As does Vladimir. Oh, Drain, another crash for him. Biker in 3rd place. We can see Piccolino, he tries to give it everything as he is 1 second behind the Briton. Oh, it goes a bit wide. Here we are on board with Piccolino. Oh, no! He crashed out! No! No!
No, cazzo, no!
No! We can hear it from Piccolino under his helmet. Unfortunately for him, he's in 5th place after his crash. Here we are then with Vladimir. Biker is closing the gap. Oh, what a shame for Piccolino. He tried to hunt down the Yamaha rider.
Dio cane, mi ha fatto sbagliare.
There he goes again. It's not his day. Here we are then with Piccolino. Oh, what a shame for him. There's the other Ducati man in 6th place. Here we are then with Biker. Vladimir has got a better exit out of his turn. Oh! Something wrong happened with Vladimir. We can't notice that. But it looked like he allowed the pass Biker. It might be a gear failure or something. We're about to find out. But it's Biker who's in 2nd place. Unfortunately for him, he's 5 seconds behind Bobrok. Here we are then with the race leader. The 49 is doing great. Oh no! There is Vladimir. He's crashed out of 3rd place, and there goes. Oh, there goes Ryan. Ryan around the outside as he tries to overtake Vladimir, and he does. He's in 3rd place ahead of Vladimir. Oh, what a shame from him. Ryan goes wide. But he's still ahead of Vladimir, who has 1.5 lap to go before making the move and taking 3rd place off Ryan. Here we are, Piccolino ahead of his Ducati teammate. Vladimir He doesn't want to give up as he goes into the right, and then this left turn onto the long straight. Oh, there's a bit of a wheelie which allows Ryan to pull away as they prefer to make this left-hander. It's a fast one and a difficult one and easy one to crash. Now then, into the last turn, and Bob Rock has started the final lap with Boyka second place and Ryan the third place. Vladimir Jagr doesn't want to give up. He breaks into this left-hander into the second turn as we are with the number 39. He tried to give it everything, breaking down to this left turn and into the right-hander. Oh, Vladimir goes a bit wide, but he hasn't lost that much of a time as we enter the chicane into the right and then the left, making a good apex, brake and open the throttle up the hill into the most difficult, the most difficult left-hander. Surely one off.
No,
oh, there
troia,
goes
sono cascato 12 milioni di volte, oh porco due, oh.
Oh, Piccolino, what a shame for him. He crashes again. He's still in 5th place, I would say. But yeah, it's not his day, as we are here with Bob Rock, who wins the race. Bob Rock has won the race ahead of Biker. And here we are with Ryan, who is still in 3rd place, ahead of Vladimir Jagr. Yes, he does. It's Bob Rock, the race winner, ahead of Biker and Ryan completing the podium. Then we have got Vladimir Jagr in 4th place, ahead of Piccolino, and Dreen in 6th place. Here we are then. As you can see, it's the fastest lap time from Biker. The Briton has managed to give it everything after his errors and made a good comeback. Fair play to Bob Rock and Ryan as well for completing this podium.